inching up here, my boy. We
Oh,
got the dollar here that's deciding, hey, maybe I did want to make a higher low. Where did I want to make a higher low? That's right, at the weekly unmitigated VWAP level. Bounced up, and now we're headed back up to the long term, the bottom of our trend. Do we break above there back into the channel and get bullish on the dollar, bearish on equities? Inquiring minds want to know.
are you in a trade?
Am I in trade right now in MNQ?
Yeah.
You're goddamn right I am. I am short
You're
MNQ.
short.
Yeah, I
Oh,
wanted to be short earlier on. It wasn't a perfect entry.
right.
Um, this sort of thing, I don't know. This is sort of like conspiracy theory, like market conspiracy theory stuff. But I would normally have wanted a short around here. Why? Because the bullish trend switched to a neutral, this yellow
Mm-hmm.
area. And the at that time switch is where I would want to get in. But then it did this liquidation thing. This candle starts at whatever 7 o'clock. Sometimes it's 7 o'clock candle, sometimes it's an 8:30 candle, whatever. Flushes out the people who were short and then actually go short.
Right.
So this sort of pattern to me, like yellow, very quick liquidation, and then go below in the red. That to me is generally means bearish for the next few hours.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love to take. So I'm in a short right now. I waited till below VWAP, and then took a short at VWAP, and now I'm trying to aim towards 24,698. Not a perfect trade, but sometimes a man just has to drink alone.
Sometimes a drinking man. Wait, what is
Wait,
it
that's a
again?
good one. Sometimes drinking with a man. Oh
Sometimes,
God,
what was it again? You got to write
lost
that
it.
one down. Lost it. It's
Lost it.
gone.
Well, speaking of which, we want to welcome everyone to Price Action Live at Traders Post for Wednesday, February 18th. I'm one of your traders, Tom Sacred Prophet Hartman, alongside Peter. I think, therefore, I trade Hartman, part of the Traders Post marketing crew. Up to 4 days a week at Price Action Live, we trade in front of you using the advanced trade execution engine known as Traders Post, the epic software that upgrades your trading. So, whether trading stocks, futures, options, or crypto, Traders Post has got you covered. Today's stream is brought to you by BluSky, the best in class prop firm that offers same day activation, daily payouts, and no max restrictions. Visit bluesky.pro and sign up for your first prop firm account today and trade futures like never before. Use coupon code WELCOME26 to get 50% off your launch plan for first time subscribers. Peter, are you in a trade?
Look, man, I got $5.40 of drawdown.
You're gonna have to burn that account and just be done with it and start with the next one.
Excuse me. No, I have another account here that has more of a drawdown, but I'm not going to get in until I see what I'm looking for. Now, maybe there are other trade setups that I'm supposed to be able to do, but quite frankly, the things that you've been telling me for the past couple of days have not put me in any confidence to get in. And had I gotten in when I wanted to, I
Yeah.
would have been out anyway. So what's the point?
Well,
I'm not.
yesterday at the 6 p.m. trade where we had
Wait, just
the
before you
whole
talk about the switching trade, I want to say
yeah.
hello to Trey in the chat. Good morning, gents. He says, slammed at work, but listening in. Very much appreciate that, Trey. Hope you have a decent day. Knock it out of the park. E.
You gotta make that
Clary,
money for the prop firm accounts, Trey.
that's right.
Keep it going.
E. Clary 23 says, good morning. Well, good morning to you. Good to see you. That's the first time I'm recognizing that username, but happy that you're here. Tom,
Love to
what were
see
you
it.
saying?
Yeah, so I generally, if there's one trade I like taking, is a 6 p.m. Eastern Standard trade. And that is a trade where I take it immediately at 6 p.m. towards whatever direction the yesterday's VWAP was at. Yesterday's VWAP closed at around 24,697 on MNQ, and that's where I wanted to get to. Unfortunately, I didn't follow my own rule. Well, I did follow my own rule, but it didn't give me enough room.
Right.
The price came down and it near hit it.
Uh,
And even though I had like a couple of ticks away, it still bounced away. And so I couldn't get into the trade and I missed this whole run up back up to the 2 hour level that we were talking about yesterday. So that was unfortunate. That got stopped out. But because it's a near miss, that's why another reason why I'm eager for the short down here, because I imagine we're going to go and clear these two levels. And if we do, I mean, we could bounce back up, but we're not really in a bounce back up sort of fever here, right? Are we, Peter?
Doesn't look like, which probably means that's exactly what's going to happen.
Right. You're correct. So I would actually take my take profit right over here at let's call it 24.7, and then take a long from over there, aiming for 25.40. Let's call it 25.35 for the long side, because we would still be in this channel, right, in this choppy range here. We'd still be in there. So
There we go.
Bitcoin is Bitcoin futures. If we take a look at that, which is the other asset I like trading all the time, Bitcoin's giving me my short. I mean, I shorted Bitcoin over here, and in my crypto futures account, and then I just been holding the short. I mean, it's so easy to short Bitcoin. Yeah, I can get my face ripped off, but also I get moves like this where it just waterfalls down,
Right.
and I'm good with that too.
All right. Look at that candle.
Yeah, look at that sell off this morning, 9:30 a.m. We're seeing a drop in MNQ. The price has fallen. We are now down 0.03 on the day, which, you know what? I got to set up my trades to go long the other way. So my take profit would be at 24.7. Should we put on music? I don't always like music in the when I'm
Well,
trading.
here's the thing. Like when I want music and I'm listening to someone, I put on my own music. But if they have their own music on, then I got to listen to that stuff.
Yeah.
But what do other streamers do? There's usually music on other people's streams.
Yeah, but you know, I'm talking here, so do we really need?
Well, not everybody can play music at the same time as listening to us, like if you're on your iPhone, if you're on your phone or something.
Wow, look at that huge candle reversal. Well, that sucks.
I was just about to get in when it was right when I said, look at that, I was going to get in and I was like, wait, hang on. This is the first 5 minutes. I'm not going to.
Wait, you were getting when the drop was happening?
No, I was going to get in. Yeah, when it was falling. I was like, this doesn't make sense. I have to get in at a VWAP level. All right. Trey wants music. Trey gets music. Let's do lo-fi. Let's see what that gives us. Look at a quick look at Spot Gamma. See what the audio just. I guess you could have gotten in the short, but nah, it's not a perfect short. Tom, can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Your audio was garbled for a second. What did you say?
Yeah, your audio is garbled too. All of a sudden.
Because I started that AI music.
Okay, you're fine now.
Cool. You said you should have what?
Maybe you should have gotten into that short.
As soon as I was going to get into the short, it reversed. Literally, I would have just been watched out in 10 seconds. So I need to get in at a level.
Right.
It was a siren. It almost seduced me right in. Then I remembered. Don't go home with the drunk girl at the bar. It's not good.
Not good.
It's more important for me to practice discipline than it is for me to get lucky.
All right. Well, unfortunately, my well, this is a geek problem. You ever use the app Paste? That remembers
I use it all the time. It's amazing.
Yeah. The new update just completely messed it up.
Oh, what happened to the new update?
Now it uses so much memory.
Oh,
like it'll use 60 gigabytes of memory or whatever. Like it's so unbelievably useless
because of
But
all
I-
the
I-
like. Go ahead.
yeah, the history. And so now it's like I can't really use it anymore. It's
Really?
like pretty terrible.
Are you talking about because like you can search for like links and
And yeah, all
and-
these different filter mechanisms that they added in. So
you can't disable them?
no. And I can I keep my history unlimited.
Same.
I would want to just keep 5 years, but I can't.
Right.
because the only next lowest option is 1 year. Well, I'm not willing to let go of how much information I have there right now.
Can we
15
export?
years? I mean, sure, but then like, what's the point of that? The whole point is I wanted it to be easily accessible.
Well, here's the thing. How much RAM do you have?
I'm gonna go with, I don't know offhand. How much RAM do I have? 64 gigs.
Oh. I'm not experiencing any slowdown, or maybe I am and I'm just not noticing. Well, I guess we'll talk about that.
All right. Well, I like this short that I'm in. It's still doing nicely. Peter, are you let's see here. You're trying to get into a trade.
I'm trying to get in a VWAP, but we'll see if it gets back there. Otherwise,
there's no level here that I'm like, oh, you better jump into this.
No. I mean, I'm looking for momentum, but looking at the past little while, it just chops around. I gotta wait for those. Maybe I gotta wait for like a news event to like bulldoze in.
Well, there's no news event today, right? So
no, not today. I'm gonna have to get in soon because my accounts are gonna
they're gonna reset anyway
soon. So let me check out the chat, make sure I'm not missing anything. Clary23, I have been spending time watching your Pine script coding videos. So good. Happy to catch you guys live. Well, fantastic, man. That is really cool. Yeah, they're really good. Tom is like, that kind of content there is so underrated, I find, on YouTube. I gotta find a better way to package that so people can really get it. You know, I don't have like TikTok brain, so it's hard for me to like create content in that file, but I'm gonna try to update myself. But yeah, the coding stuff is really cool. And you know, Tom is not blowing smoke. He really is a very good Pine script coder, and he's doing good work. Trey says, Clary, these guys are the best if you're into Pine script. Thank you, Trey. I mean, if you guys find somebody who's good or better, please let us know so we can eliminate them. Nicely.
Like, I'm so happy to have my my little baby Mac Mini to do my OpenClaw.
Is OpenClaw installed?
No, I couldn't. Hey, did I give you my splitter, HDMI splitter?
No, I have my own
button toggle that switches between two HDMIs.
No, I bought my own.
Yeah,
but I was thinking that you should get a second monitor.
I have, but I just don't have any room. I was like, I already have 3 monitors here.
Only
if I put
3?
a 4th one.
Pathetic. I have 5. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 monitors, 1 big screen 55-inch TV, and a laptop. And I'm actually going to be getting a touch screen display that I'm going to have on my desk that I can touch, and I can use it for streaming, but also so I can see OpenClaw.
Well, I was thinking about just putting my iPad, but I was like, I don't want a small screen for this. But
that's why I'm getting a monitor. I'm getting a 24-inch touchscreen, 24 HD from Dell, I think it is.
Oh, so that you're gonna look down on?
Well, it's gonna be like angled, right, on my desk. Now I have the room. I don't know about you, but I have the room. I'm gonna have it angled on my desk because it's touchscreen. So I want to be able to do. There are things that I do that require.
But are you gonna have a second keyboard? Because I need to have a second keyboard and a second mouse.
My keyboard connects to 3. The MX keys connects to 3 at the same time.
I see.
I might have a second keyboard, but I don't think so.
I see. Okay, well, we'll see. All right, how's my?
Oh wait, don't you interact with OpenClaw?
Oh my God, it went back up again, back to VWAP. Goodness gracious. See, if I was in my trade earlier on at 7 a.m., I wouldn't have this problem.
That's right.
But no.
So what do your rules say? What does your
rule? Hold it till just keep holding on to the position until the stop loss or take profit hits.
Just move that stop loss. Give yourself a little breathing room.
Oh, I have a lot of room. I only entered in at VWAP, so like we just retraced back to where I would have gotten back into the trade anyway.
Right. Aren't you going to SSH into your Mac Mini?
I'm not going to have any connection.
I see.
This is going to be an air-gapped freaking Mac Mini. It's not
air gapped.
not going to have any connection whatsoever. It's not going to even know anything about Tom. It's not even know my name.
Anyway, I'm going through the features of OpenClaw, and I'm trying to see like what is it that I really want from OpenClaw, and can I just reproduce just those features that I need? Like,
yeah. Charles Hoskinson from Ada, Cardano, he was like, he just made his own version of it, and then added the security layers that he needed and the features. And then I see more and more people doing this sort of thing. I don't know why it's like the whole point now is that code is supposed to be commodified, and that there isn't like a thing that's it's like there's services now that I'm starting to do where I'm paying $15 a month, $20 a month, or whatever for
That's what I was telling you.
Recreate the feature that I want. I didn't even want all their stuff.
Exactly.
Recreate it,
and it doesn't have to be production level. It just has to be good for you to use, so you don't have to worry about security and logins and all that stuff. Do I need to communicate to my AI via Telegram? No, I'm at my computer 24/7. I need it to be able to. It's that heartbeat that I like, the heartbeat function that I like, and I like that it like runs autonomously on its own. So once I figure out how those features work, I might just do it. Here's the thing: OpenAI just purchased Pete Steinberger, who I think his name is Steinberger, who created OpenClaw. So they're not touching OpenClaw, but they're going to be creating a better version of it. I mean, that's exactly what they're going to be doing. Manus just came out with their new feature, Manus Agents, which basically acts as OpenClaw, but it's in a far more secure environment. I'm more familiar with Manus. And you're going to have other things come out that are going to compete with it. Like what he created was not some breakthrough technology. It was just so you wait 3 months, we're going to get something far more secure. Now, you're never going to have something as capable as something you let go wild, right?
Right.
But I don't want something that goes wild. What do I need that for? What do I need that stress for?
Not interested.
So
that's why people are like dunking on Anthropic. Be like, oh, I can't believe you let someone like Steinberg go. And what was it? Was OpenClaw like bought for $1 billion by OpenAI? I can't remember what it is.
Well, I don't know if it was bought, but it was put aside in the foundation. And
but they were like, oh, he could have single-handedly helped put Anthropic on the map and put Cloud Code into the hands of so many different people. And they're like, and plus they're banning people for using their subscription for the calls. And you're like, guys, do you not understand? All these companies are burning money. They're just Ubering and lifting you until they're ready to raise their prices. Anthropic is just saying, hey, we're not going to do that. We're not going to pretend or anything like that. We're just going to continue doing our thing. And they could build their own version of OpenClaw. Why on earth do they need this, guys?
Exactly. And this whole idea that you should be able to use your Cloud Code subscription in something like OpenClaw that runs 10x more than what a human would do. I don't understand. Who could afford that? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you even do that? Oh, you could put the Cloud Code in the hands of what?
They don't want you to share your password on Netflix.
Oh, look at that.
People can wrap their head around that. But on all this. Okay, we're back above VWAP.
What's your stop at? Where are you at?
871.75. So.
Well, goodbye to you.
Yeah.
Just close the position now.
Never.
Is anybody in a trade out there, folks? Let us know. Long, short. And you know what? Not being in a trade, I'm going to count that as a trade going forward. Because
that's right.
That is a perfectly legitimate choice. Well,
right.
Well, watching you guys on Price Action Live, I never got the impression that not being in a trade was just as good.
You mean saving money and not blowing out?
Yeah, exactly.
Again and again?
Look at that.
Didn't seem like a good idea? I don't know. It seemed like a pretty good idea to me. All right, I'm about to be stopped out, which is fine. It's fine. What's my Bitcoin doing? Okay, everyone's bouncing. Gold's rising up. What's going on? Was there news at 9:30 I didn't know about? Let's go take a look at the calendar. Nope. Durable goods, FOMC.
What are those stars?
Those are just from the economic calendar on
what does
investing.com. That they're a high importance event.
What's the max?
3.
Why is 3 the max, not 5?
I don't know. I didn't make it. This is the economic calendar that I pulled the information from.
Well, I mean, that's an answer.
Oh.
So those, I see. Okay, I see.
Because they said so.
Because they said so. In the chat, Trey says, answering to the question if he's in a trade yet, not yet. Good on you, sir. I'm with you. Iklari says that earlier liquidation spike bounced me out of my MNQ short. Now when to get back in. I think probably a lot of people in this boat.
Yeah, so there's multiple spikes. There's one over here at 7, another one over here, another one over here. And yeah.
Wait, Tom, you didn't get stopped out yet. Whoa, you got close though. You didn't get stopped out.
I got 3 ticks away from getting stopped out.
Watch it work in your favor.
But now we're just confirming VWAP. So
right. Or not. We gotta wait for this candle.
It doesn't bode well for me.
Don't we have to wait 4 minutes?
See, what I should have done was get in at 24,903. But my kid wanted me. I swear to God, these family members have been the bane of my trading existence. They're the boon of my regular existence, but the bane of my trading existence. Okay, and we are stopped out. All right, well, that's great. That's wonderful. I like it. This feels good.
Just
maybe I should have stopped myself out early.
Another opportunity for you to get back in, right?
No, the next opportunity to get back in is I don't have any levels here. They're all cleared. The next level is up here at 25.26 and or below a bounce of 24.7.
Wow.
And
well, it's good to know. It's good. I like your indicators because it's good to be like looking at this chart and knowing, having a good idea of what to do next. You know, because if I'm just looking at the naked chart here, or just with the regular free VWAP indicator, I'm thinking maybe I should get in now.
That's right. What bothers me is that if I was in scalping mode, I'd be up several $100s right now.
Why would you do something so profitable?
I just don't really like scalping. The only reason I even explained it is, oh wait, this was a 50-minute level. This was a good level to short at.
Pay attention, Tom.
Good. Yeah, the only reason I even scalp is to be able to, I even look at it is to be able to advise other people on like, hey, how to scalp and how to think about it. But I hate scalping.
Because of the stress?
It's stress. You have to put on larger size in order to make the move worthwhile. You are,
that is true.
And because it's a law of large numbers game, what it is that, let's say you have a 53% probability of success. Right. Well, now you got to take 100 trades.
That's right.
Or whatever in the global set. You need a larger sample size. And I hate that because then I have to behave at the 53% profitability thing all the time. I can't let any emotions go. If I fist that thing and one of those trades goes south, well, now it eats the whole thing.
Yep. I've been there.
You got to know what your strengths are. You got to know what your weaknesses and what your strengths are. And I am not a scalper. Oh, let me just put on 2 NQs right now and scalp a quick $500. Yeah.
It's crazy how much. It's crazy how much the market teaches you in like 2 weeks of trading. Like if you trade every day, 2 weeks, like if you pay attention to what's going on. Well, look, that's not fair. I've been absorbing the Trader Suppose content.
Oh God, unfortunate. God,
why do you do that?
What?
This like thing. You always do this thing, which I find is just,
it's painful.
What's painful about it? There's another trade.
It's painful that you just get a little bit stopped out of a couple of bucks and then it turns back
but
your
you're
way.
Acting as if that's not a normal expected thing. It's like if I get into my car in the winter and it's cold, it's like, oh, it's painful. No, it's cold in the winter, and so the car's going to be cold.
No, Peter, if you're in the ring and you're boxing and someone punches you in your face, you go, ah.
No, like, but you don't go like, ah, I can't believe I'm getting punched in the face.
No, it's not that I can't believe I'm getting punched in the face. I'm going, dang, this is the time that happened. I'm fine with it.
I'm not. Quit your whinging.
How about?
No, I'm not in the trade. That's what you sound like to me. I'm not in the trade.
You've been nursing a $5 account For how long?
I didn't
now?
have to. I could have done what you did and then just being on another 2 accounts right now. I'm just learning. I'm in learning mode, and I don't need full accounts. I need to watch the market. I need to understand the charts. I need to absorb the patterns. That's what I need to do.
I am the market.
It's just every time I hear you guys like, oh, I missed the trade. Oh, I wish I was in.
I mean, you nailed it.
Look, I'm making fun of you. Of
That's
course,
exactly.
of course, I'm just teasing you.
Oh wait, people might
Yeah,
not
they might not
realize
realize I'm teasing you.
I don't care at all. This is us being nice to each
Yeah.
other.
If this was offline, we'd be saying far more colorful things to each other about each other's mothers. And it's the same mother too, but we would be going after each other's mothers.
All right. Oh, did I try the new command pad? I didn't try the new command pad yet. Oh, right. That's what sucks. I can't use command pad in Arc browser. I have to go switch to Google Chrome. And there's no way to make it work because Arc browser doesn't support sidebars.
I need a. I'm hoping there's a new. Well, I mean, I love Arc browser. I love it. I don't think I could.
I keep trying to think about moving away, and it's like, oh my god.
I use Chrome for development for Cloud Code, and it's just like I'm like, ugh. I feel like I'm using Windows XP computer. It's just crazy.
Yeah, and when I try any other browsers, I feel like I don't want the Linux of browsers,
right?
And I don't like all these other ones with the AI stuff inside of it, the comic browsers, the Dia browsers, and all that. It's like I'm not sure how I feel about the thing having access to everything I'm doing constantly. It took me years just to get comfortable with Google.
Well,
having access to
I use different browsers for different things. So I'll use the Comet or Atlas browser or Chrome with the Cloud Code extension. So if I'm doing research, so let's say I'm doing a bunch of research on X and it gives me a bunch of links. I don't want to open up all these links on my own. So I like having a little AI next to it going, open all these links in a new tab, save it to whatever. So if I need like a personal assistant for a specific kind of research task that I'm doing, then I use those other browsers. But for work and productivity, there's nothing that compares to Arc browser. Multiple different profiles, vertical tabs. I just love it. But we'll see.
Yeah, workspaces.
Workspaces. It's pin tabs. It's just great.
So this is an interesting thing here, Peter. If we take a look at the S&P, the S&P did revisit its VWAP and turned down, which matches what happened on NASDAQ, except that NASDAQ didn't have a VWAP level there. And the dollar did rise up into its resistance over here, and the Bitcoin is falling. So like this adds to the bear case for me, to the downside. But looking at the option space, I'm seeing, oh my god, it's negative gamma all over the place. Yikes.
Negative gamma means bearish.
No, negative gamma means whatever move is going to happen gets exacerbated, either up or down.
But why does it look like full-on chop this morning?
Well, I'm actually inclined to short, but I don't like shorting just from anywhere. My problem is that we're right in the middle of these two ranges here. I don't like it. If we were near one or the other, I can make a decision. But here, it's just like, it could be wick. So it's more like a wait till 10 o'clock, see what the trend is. If there's no trend at 10, wait till 12. But it's, sitting on my hands is like a little bit, it's challenging.
What's challenging about it?
That in these consolidation periods, in these like these small zones, what happens is that when it breaks, it could be a massive move, massive.
So
move.
FOMO,
and well, it's not FOMO. It was sort of like you're waiting for this event to happen. You're like, okay, I got to place the bet at the appropriate time. But if you're too cautious, it could be just as bad as waiting too late.
Right. I guess
because what happens is that the flush starts to happen. Then you're like, okay, now it's confirming to get in. Then it whipsaws against you. You get stopped out. Then it goes back your way. You get back in. It whipsaws against you. You're out. Whereas if you had gone in within that chop period, then you could hold that entire position.
So okay, so assuming what you're saying is going to take place, what would be the level to get in? Because we're not getting up to that top level that we're talking about. If we're at
My ideal level to get into the short on MNQ would be 25,109.75, right up here, this weekly level. That's where I would want to get it, ideally.
Right. So
But if it's going to be a very strong down move, like over here, it was a very strong down move. Well, we didn't get up to the VWAP level from the high. Over here, the strong down move, we didn't get up to the level over here. So sometimes you don't get that perfect entry because of how strong the down move is.
Okay, well, I mean, you set your limit sell at your perfect entry, right? And then
I set one up over here at 25.40, 25.40, another one at 25.109, and if we get there, then I'll be shorting for sure.
All right, so the sacred profit is all about perfect entries. We're not supposed to do anything other than that.
No, I'm not all about perfect entries. I only suggest other people perfect
That's
entries.
blasphemy. That's like the priest saying no. Never mind.
I confess to the Archbishop. Okay. You confess.
I'm part of the congregation of Sacred Prophet, and so I try to follow the rules of the law set down by the Lord of Liquidity.
Well, it's also one of those things where, like, I'm trying to understand more about, because trading intraday, this is fairly new to me over the last 4 to 6 months. So I'm always interested in, like, hey, maybe I'm avoiding this thing over here, but maybe there is something there I can trade. Like, maybe I can actually find a technique. Maybe I can surface information. And as you've seen, unless you're in the trade, you don't really get it.
Right. All right. So this is divine liturgy for you. You're still learning and studying, fine-tuning your process.
And if all it cost me is a prop firm account, well, I've paid way more blood, sweat, and tears than that.
Thank heavens for prop firm accounts. My goodness. That's so good. Brought to you by BluSky.
All right, guys.
Have you ever experienced daily payouts? Would you like that? Would you take advantage of it?
Sure. Absolutely. I love daily payouts. What I like about BluSky is that you have 2 evaluation phases. This is not an ad for BluSky. I'm just mentioning it because we like BluSky. They have 2 evaluation phases you have to pass, right? So I have to pass one and then again. But once you pass the second one, you immediately get a $3,000 account. And if you just take a little bit of profit, you can immediately take out that $3,000.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Or whatever max amount, if it's half of that or whatever. But you can immediately ask for a payout right away. Yeah, which is fascinating.
I've never heard that before. Interesting.
Yeah, so I do like that concept. I remember prop firms 2 years ago or whatever it was, they all had 3 phases. In fact, they all had 3 phases, and you had to pass the evaluations within a certain amount of time or the account failed. So the competition over the last couple of years has made it so that they go, okay, you have as much time as you want to pass it. You're paying a monthly fee, or you can pay straight to fund it. You only have one evaluation fees. They've been competing with each other in order to give, to get more of the market share for prop firm stuff. But I forgot that there's some of these ones where the second phase you're in, you're still eval, but they might give you an 80-20 split on that profit. Like, there's different kinds of things. So I like how BluSky has this thing that if you get through the gauntlet, boom, you're at 3,000. Whereas when I'm trading Topstep, once I pass my eval, I still got to build up the cash,
right?
In order to, I'm down 2,000, and I got to build up in order to, or my trailing drawdowns at 2,000. I got to build up. I can't ask for money right away. Of course, I'm Canadian, so I can't use BluSky. All right, this type of trade here, Peter, is where I'm wondering. I haven't backtested this yet. So what happens is that if we pass, right now we've passed a bunch of levels, the 50-minute levels, 2-hour levels, and we're in this zone here where the next available level is up here for me at 25.25. I've tried this a few times. If I go in with size here, because this is the next magnet up, I could I can often get
Right.
this 80 points.
Yes.
And if I do it at 5 micros, that's a pretty decent
5
move.
micros.
Because it's the nearest magnet. All the other levels have been cleared. So I wonder.
Maybe test it out without 5 micros. Do 2 if you're unsure. Right? When you're unsure, then you have your position.
No, I've only tested it out with like 1 to 3 micros. I'm just saying that. But like what's happening here is that now we moved up. It cleared this 50-minute level, but right at a time frame change at 10 o'clock.
So
this to me is actually where I'd want a short here normally. This is what I would normally do. In fact, I'm going to put on a short right now.
Why'd you call out 25 as a level? I thought it was 39.
25 as a level.
Just now you said when you were talking about catching that run up.
25, 39. Sorry, because there is a lower level here. There's this level here, which is a 2-hour level, and a daily level, and a weekly level. So I'm not sure which one I mentioned, but when I'm talking about this move up, I'm talking about the move to the next nearest level here, which is this 2-hour one at 25.
All right. Just marking those levels with lines on the chart. Observe what happens here. Let's see in the chat. Oh, in case I missed anything. Strat just took a long, Trey says.
Yeah, so I could see that. It's just that I really like on time frame changes. So at 10 o'clock right now, I love going reverse. I love reversing the trend there.
But that's not always the case, right?
No, but if it does reverse over here,
perfect entry.
Chances are I could hold this for the rest of the day.
Perfect entry.
If it doesn't, it continues, I get stopped out, and then I just don't think about it.
I'm starting to understand more about the way you think. It's really based on a good amount of experience there. A lot of pain.
Right. A lot of pain. Yeah. All right. Well, looks like that's going to fail, which bodes well for this move up to 25, the 25, or even the daily level, where I have my limit orders to enter into a short.
I mean,
I want to get into a short as high as possible. I want to get into a long as low as possible.
I hope we go long. I hope it goes up now because Trey's long, so I'm rooting for him.
Yeah, of course.
I don't want Tom short to happen. Sorry, Tom. Sorry, not sorry.
That's fine. Well, that's the benefit of both of us being people being in opposite trades.
You get to root for someone.
It's like watching traders, and I could root for the faithfuls or the traders. All right, I got stopped out there. Fine. And now I'm looking for a move up.
So what? We wait for the 10:05 candle, and that tells us more about what's going to be happening.
No, not really. We're already getting that information here right now on the 10 o'clock candle.
What's the RSI telling us?
It's telling us that so once this candle closes right now, we're going to be outside of the dead man zone, and the likelihood is that we do get to the 25.40 level or 25.39 level because it's so close.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I was saying before, like these types of trades where you put it on and you can get the scalp up. If I was going to be scalping, that's the sort of thing I would do.
All right. Well, maybe
I would buy in at the 15-minute VWAP, let's say at 24,961, and try to buy that bounce up. Now we can always. One more time?
I might do that.
Well, just know that this level here, this new 50-minute level that was created at the 24,868 also becomes an attraction. And remember, the newer levels also act as magnets that are equal to the longer levels. So it's one of those, you're it's not necessarily a coin flip, but you can't be surprised if you fall over here. So for me, if the price falls below the 50-minute VWAP, falls below there, I'm like sort of out of that trade.
Well, sounds like gambling to me. Peter's not a gambler.
Oh, you're such a naive person. Gambling here? Not at all.
I would go to the casino and I would stand behind somebody who was playing, whatever game, and I would just say like, okay, this is my guy. He is my avatar, and whatever he does is what would have happened to me because he's getting those cards where I would have gotten those cards, right?
Right.
So I would just be at the casino for hours. Look at that.
So I did end up taking that long, that scalp to the top here.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
On this type of trade, this is where I move my break even into profit like immediately.
Well, now it's too late for me. So I just stand behind the guy. I would just be at the casino for hours, vicariously playing through other people.
Sure, live streaming, but in life.
It was the only way I could kind of experience the look at that the joy of a little bit of the joy of gambling without actually having to gamble. That's how much I hate gambling. I could spend hours at the casino and not spend a dime. Oh,
All right, so my take profit's gonna hit, and I would go for a short here. This is not my. One more time.
At 25 or at 39?
At 39, 25, 39. The ideal one is up here at 25, 109, but I don't know if I could get it. So I'll try here. If it fails, I'll try again. Plus, because I took that trade I was telling you about, that short-term trade, that would pay off at $92 I get on that. That pays for my short that I tried before with a couple of shekels of profits. And then we see how price action moves.
I hope this is going well for you, Trey. I don't know where your stop loss or take profit is, but I'm feeling happy for you right now. Hopefully that's warranted. E. Clary in the chat is saying, long MNQ from 24,918. Just took a little profit. Fun times. Way to go.
Oh, yeah.
Are you kidding? 24? Wow, nice. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
My one micro paid off, gave me $100. Now I'm in a short from right here. If it stops out, which would stop out at around 25.77, then I'm waiting for the next entry above at 25.108.50. So this to me is a perfect entry, Peter. If you're trying to get in, like this is one area I would
short.
Do it.
Yeah, but there's two. I mean, I'll get in at 109, I guess, but
right if you get there.
I mean,
all right. Well, does not bode well for me. We'll see. Look, Peter, we are going to leave it there for today. Later on today, is Trevor doing tutor sessions? Do you know?
I don't know for sure, but I expect it. 1 p.m.
All right, it's happening at 1 p.m. So please, guys, feel free to go check that out. We're going to be back tomorrow morning here at Price Action Live, 9:30 a.m. for even more training to show you, hey, the way that we do it, to get feedback from you, because it all helps to redound to the benefit of Traders Post. We use the experience and your feedback in order to make Traders Post better. We eat our own dog food here, folks. We eat our own dog food, and we love it. We love the dog food, Peter. Say that we love dog food.
Love the dog food. Yummy, 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 yummy.
All right. Thank you so much, Trey, for being here today. Thank you so much, eClary23. So happy to see you guys, and we wish you, as always, happy trading.